Hello there, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds. We're here in the bar with Sam Smart, our low intelligence character. We're joined by Felix and Nyoka. Felix is wearing the Rizzo's Rangers mascot head because he's in trouble for I think he was talking, if I'm remembering correctly, he was talking about some Rizzo's based drinks that he mixed for the crew and didn't share with me, the captain, who obviously also loves Rizzo's. So that's a grave offense by Sam Smart's standards. So he got the had to be punished. We need to get a drink here. As we can see, we are low on the drink meter. So let's go ahead and drink some purple berry juice from Rizzo's and maybe some purple berry punch. I think we're okay on food, but he could be a bit snackish. Sam Smart, I think, would be probably a bit snackish, and he wouldn't pass up any chance to have some kind of purple berry punch or something like that. So take some of that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. He's all dressed up here. I think, it's been a while since we've given Nyoka something else. She's been in those glasses for a while, and I think we could go and give her something a bit more stylish than the glasses. What do we think here? Well, this could play into the green part of the outfit. I mean, that looks pretty nice. But we also already have Vicar Max in a bit of a cowboy hat. So, I don't think we have anybody in a top hat, though, right now. That looks good. That looks really good. Yes, I think that works. Sam Smart has an extensive hat collection, if this is the first time that you're viewing the Let's Play series so far. Have an extensive hat collection. He likes to be very fashionable, even though he likes to look smart, even if he's not necessarily smart. Fake it till you make it, they always said. Right. Anyways, with all that business taken care of, we're going to keep Felix in that hat for a little bit, because we have a bit of a date with Hiram up at Devil's Peak. Meaning we need to go and meet him, both for Nyoka's sake, for part of her companion quest, and also for the main quest. Incidentally, both people, both the board and Phineas, want us to go there. So I don't know what is so dang important about this Hiram person, this information broker, but that's where we're headed to. Oh, it does look like it's nighttime. So we're not too sleepy,
Nyoka,
though.
I tried your suggestion
What?
This has got to be good.
about my special purple berry vodka.
There he goes talking about
I
it
should
again.
throw in a dash of terror ray blood, so I did.
Oh. Oh, hell. You didn't get the runs, did you?
Well, I mean, no, not for long, anyway. Why do you ask?
You gotta boil the blood, Felix, before mixing it all up.
I really wish you would have told me that earlier.
Okay, so maybe you're not in more trouble, because I definitely wouldn't have wanted to have the runs, but you're definitely in trouble if you keep pursuing this purple berry mixed drink, without consulting me, the purple berry expert, Felix. You understand? I need something, anything.
Yeah, boss?
Hey, put your hat back on. Yes. Okay. Hopefully he understands. Any more Rizzo's experiments needs to be run through me. I'm the captain, and that's what I say. And so it was. Alright, so we've traveled this road quite a bit in the last several episodes, as we've been traversing all of Monarch, finishing up quests here. And now we finally get to take our characters back to Devil's Peak, see how we fare. I imagine it's going to be fine. I think the first time we were there, we were kind of lower level, so things could have actually been a bit, could have been a bit dangerous. But now, we can pretty much walk through encampments of people and not even worry about it. We'll see if we get to demonstrate that here soon enough. Or maybe not, because like I say, we've traveled these roads quite a bit already, and they are fairly empty. There's some enemies off the beaten path over there. I see some raptidons, but I don't really feel like even Sam Smart, who is low intelligent and not exactly smart, would just happen to go off and... Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. Maybe he would just wander off and try to aggravate a group of raptidons, because he's definitely just thrown himself into the heat of battle before. Okay, those guys aren't bothering us, so we won't bother them. We'll just continue along our merry way. Despite it being nighttime, we actually have our sleep is not doing too bad based off of the meters up at the top left, which is fine by me. Although we could, if we really wanted to, stop by in Fallbrook and sleep at our little house that we have there. I don't think we want to take this avenue up. Yeah, because that'll take us to that bridge, the blown bridge. And there's no way to get across from this side. So we just want to keep going on the trail. I think after we take care of Nyoka's companion quest and this business up at the Devil's Peak, I think that's pretty much going to be everything that we need to do here in Monarch. And we'll be able to get to go off and do more other things. I don't know why the clouds look like that. Is something to do with my settings? That looks weird. They look like checkerboarded. Is that something in my settings? No, I have chromatic aberration off. Visual effects high, shadows, textures, view distance. That just must be like some kind of weird engine rendering thing. Sometimes I notice that like the sky feels like it is misaligned, if that makes any sense. Like if we look up at it right now, if I walk straight here, it was doing it just a second ago. It looks too close, if that makes sense. Like it definitely makes it feel more like it's an actual skybox, like it feels like there's a ceiling. Those clouds do. That's interesting. That's an interesting effect. Hadn't really noticed that until now. But anyways, that's not what we're doing, and we came to the blown bridge anyways. Oh goodness. So let's just jump down here. No big deal. That's what I get for commentating. You know, I've watched quite a few Let's Players over in the course of my my life, and they pretty much all said the same thing, that you don't really understand like how much you can miss while you're commentating until you like actually do it. And I definitely see what they're saying now. Having started this channel, there's plenty of things that I'm just like watching back some older episodes, and even when I catch it in the moment, I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. Yep, I definitely missed that and all of that stuff, which I normally wouldn't do if I was just playing the game. And I don't think... Nope, that's just the bridge here again. Where do we actually need to go? We need to keep going further. little bit further. Uh-oh. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Come on.
Can we do that again?
But nothing our team can't handle.
Well, gotta admit, you're tougher than I expected.
I mean, we're all pretty tough right now, Nyoka. Like, we're pretty much untouchable right now. Karkinos? The heck is this? This looks like a boss creature a little bit.
We're the best there ever was.
Karkinos. Interesting. I mean, I'll loot it. Marauder Thug. And just more Mantisaurs. Not bad. And we got some more friends. They just shredded that Mega Mantiqueen. Beautiful. Take the Adrena time. Are we going the right way? We're kind of going the right way. We need to go this way. Now, we ran into some mercenaries up here that called themselves some kind of corporate jargon. And they basically said that their leader went into the caves and told them not to kill anything that comes out of the caves. Therefore, kind of ensuring a weird sense of destruction, because if he ever did come out of the caves, they would have to kill the boss. And yeah, they weren't the brightest bunch, but I'd say they were kind of in good company when they they came across Sam. When Sam came across them. Hi, mercenaries. Ow. Your flamethrower tickles, marauders.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Oh, wow, look at that. I'm actually at half health. Nothing a little, healing medkit won't fix. What is it actually called in this game? I wanted to say Stim Pack, but that's Fallout. Is that Adreno? Adreno. Yes. Basically Stim Packs, but... Alright. So here we are at Devil's Peak. There's a lot of marauders here, but I am not very worried. Doesn't matter. Oh, there is some mines, though. That is something I don't want to trip. Okay. Let's come over here. Right. So that's a really tall place. Surely they don't have mines all over the ground down here. Felix. Okay. Let's, you go ahead and let's attack that scrap mechanical.
Take you.
Yeah, you guys go in and lure everybody into melee range. Come back here. Aw, no fair. That was going to be my kill.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
Dang right, Felix. Alright, guys. You know I talked about being able to kill people with my head, with my brain and everything, but sometimes I want to hit things. Okay, you guys gotta chill. Save some for me. Save some fun for me. Gosh. All right, well, that was a pretty easy jaunt up to Devil's Peak.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
So you know him. Ooh, now that is a nice sight. Is that where the sun is coming up? Oh, nice. It is. This is a beautiful moment. Too bad I can't sit and watch it, but we can sit here, or just stand here and watch the sunrise for a second. It's the little things, you know, that make it all worth it, isn't it, guys? Speaking of sitting down in games, I think I might have rambled on about this in a previous episode sometime quite a while back, but being able to sit in a chair or not is actually one of those. It's a weird little immersion um, type of test that I run in pretty much any RPG that I play. Like, one of the first things I try to do is like, can I go and sit down in a chair? Mainly just from an immersion standpoint. I like when games and my RPGs especially uh, basically treat my character as any other person in the world, and they're able to do anything that the NPCs can do. Like, if the NPCs can sit in a chair, and somebody in the world can sit in a chair, I want to sit in a chair. For times exactly like this, as the sun's coming up, being able to sit down and watch the sunrise while, as we're getting tired, we're gonna drink some a caffeine drink if we have some. A purple berry shake is a caffeine drink, so we'll drink that. It didn't seem to affect my sleep level that much. That's interesting, but okay. I think we have some more. We might have some tea somewhere, do we not? That's pasta. Trip teas. We'll have some tea while we watch the sunrise. Yeah, because I do that a lot in, like, especially the Bethesda games, just being able to sit down for a second. I just take in the environment and the atmosphere. But anyways, you can't do that in the Outer Worlds, and that's a bummer. Alright, let's go inside. Talk to this Hiram guy. Right.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown.
The walls are talking.
Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
The walls are talking. Can't you hear that? That's weird. So, guys,
What's up, boss?
I want to introduce you to my friends.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Yes. That can
Here they come.
destroy everybody in this place.
That
Take
had to
that guy
hurt.
out. Perfect. And there's a
Here's the
vending
elevator,
machine.
but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
All right. There's a vending machine, and what is it? Board approved. Do they have any Rizzos? No, they don't. Useless. Piece of crap. All right. 2-hour energy brew. Very nice. Another energy drink. It's come in handy. We got a door over here we can go into.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Walls are talking again. This thing?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
Yeah, I'm the
To what
boss.
purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purpleberry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I'm looking for the person in charge. I'd like to speak to your manager.
You're talking to him. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Yeah, why would you want me to call you broker? Like, you break things? Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy.
Of course
but
I have
looks
arms.
like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Okay, what's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you,
Yes.
I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
I can think about a couple things. I'll see what I can do. We're going to get him to tell us what the recipe is to make our own batches of Rizzo's Purple Berry wine. And all of the Rizzo's products. That's what Sam wants to know. Ooh, I can actually pick this. Let's do it. And behind door number 1...
Nicely done.
well, some loot, I guess. Level 16. Not really much point continuing to take some of the stuff. Especially some of the weapons. We have pretty good weapons. I think everybody is decked out with level 30 plus stuff. The only one that might not be is Ellie. That's only on account of the fact that we haven't ran with Ellie in a hot second. But I'm sure we have some stuff available for her when that time comes. I can get in here too. Perfect. I didn't even have to spend a mag pick for that. Now I get to loot the place. Mwahaha. Devil's Peak Environmental Controls key card. I like to have keys. More mag picks. Elite troop armor. We might take that just to see. Seems like sometimes they can be higher level, and sometimes they just aren't.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Alright. Broker. Okay, here we go. Hi, would you kindly die?
Score, Captain!
Don't mess with the best.
Ooh, that was in one hit. That was nice. Alright. There's one there.
Wait for this.
I love how the burning with the plasma. Very satisfying. I say, for being primarily a game with guns, like guns being the primary mode of combat, the melee in this game is actually pretty good. There's a good sense of weight to like hitting people that's I never really knew was quite there, since I've never really done a melee build before. So I've been quite surprised by that, to tell you the truth.
Jackass is incoming!
Especially like when you get a good blow and they go flying. That's just really fun.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Sparkly flying colors.
That's the last of them, I
Sam
think.
likes that. Okay. That's the last of the Marauders already? Man, things are just getting easier and easier these days. Oh, here's another one of these. Well, this worked last time.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Okay. Hello there.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
Yeah.
This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder
No,
why
I want
Nyoka
the
has
recipe to
brought me
Rizzo's, not 2,000
Allow me to
bits.
pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Come on, she's your friend and she needs help. You're the only one that can help her. You could be the hero.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay, so what is it? What's exactly an info broker?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange, since you killed the Marauders for me. Ask me what you will.
Oh, I really hope there's something dumb here. Aw, come on. Really? That would be hilarious if there was a dumb dialogue option here. What can you tell me about Phineas? Crazy hair guy, talks a lot, says a lot of big words.
Not much, admittedly.
Nothing? Really?
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color.
That's it?
Not juicy enough for you? How about this, then? There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I don't know what any of that means, but have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay. Fair enough. That's enough gossip. I don't really care about the rest of that.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Yeah, it's information. I've got low intelligence. I don't want that stuff. So, right. There's other reasons why I've been sent here. Phineas sent me. And, I'm also here to shut down all illegal interplanetary broadcasts.
Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is aware of that. They must know
That's
I
what
never
they told
involved
me.
myself in such despicable activities. There's utterly no reason to arrest anyone in this broadcast station, let alone me. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts, if they exist. You could do me another favor by mentioning my loyalty to the board in your report.
Ah, damn it, Hiram. You were so close. I was just starting to like you.
Hiram, you have to be the slimiest, most two-faced man I've ever called a friend.
Oh, you called us friends. I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Look, you never met a man more willing to work with the board than me. I know we can come to an agreement, please.
Oh, I... Okay. I guess I wasn't sure where this was gonna go. I I didn't realize that choosing that would like lock me into doing that. That's interesting, but okay, why would I want to do that?
You are aware of what I broker, yes? As an agent of the board, surely a day will come when you find yourself in want of certain privileged information. When that day arrives, I would be highly motivated to provide you with such information.
All right, cool. Sounds good. We got a new friend.
Excellent. Yes, that is reassuring to hear indeed. I am glad we could come to an understanding. If there are any unregulated transmissions being emitted from Monarch, they could only originate from Amber Heights or Stellar Bay. As MSI at Stellar Bay has recently gone silent, I presume that leaves only the Iconoclasts at Amber Heights to deal with.
Okay, why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Okay, can't we just, I don't know, turn off the switch?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclasts to stop transmitting on their end.
All right, I'll just go and ask them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Then I guess also Phineas sent me.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Have you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take any more time and he's liable to croak.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. Unfortunately, the very transmissions you were chasing earlier are the reason for our delay. MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Makes sense.
I wish it didn't, but the fact of the matter is, the children are at each other's throats. Which, of course, has scrambled my outgoing transmissions. Shut them down if you want me to route the data to Phineas. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
It wasn't me.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion.
Okay.
Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
All right. Time to go to the funny dressed people at Ember Heights. I'm sure they'll be extremely reasonable and will be very willing to shut down their broadcast after we ask them nicely. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm sure of it. Who can resist Sam Smart and his irresistible charms? Nobody's been able to yet, so... What's in the safe?
Great work.
Durable guards. Not actually that durable, because it's only 11 armor class, but okay. It's an outfit. I'll take it. Alright, let's go out then. Make our way over to Amber Heights. I'm really disappointed that there wasn't a better conversation option with him asking about, like, information. I think it would have been hilarious to have some kind of, like, actual dumb dialogue in that exchange. It's like, where Sam would just be able to ask, like, a really dumb question. Like... Oh, there's more Marauders. Wait, are these the C3 guys? Hello?
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. It's like working there.
Uh-huh.
All's quiet again. Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
Okay. But I don't know, something like... What's my name? Or something. And he's like, really? You are standing in front of the, like, most acclaimed information broker in the system, and you ask that kind of question? That kind of exchange, I think, would have been funny. And I almost ran right into those mines. But we did not. Sam Smart is not always dumb. Just most of the time. But now we are heading off to Amber Heights. I actually don't know how this is going to happen, how this is going to end. Like, I'm really trying to play up the fact that Sam doesn't really know what he's doing, and he's just doing what people tell him to do. And just trying to kind of... I think it's funny when a character will respond, I guess kind of like Hiram did, that he was sort of like, oh, yeah, I'm scared of you because you're going to hurt me or whatever. Oh, this is Fallbrook, isn't it? Yeah, this is Fallbrook. I don't want to be here. It's like, oh, I don't want you to arrest me or whatever. And Sam's just like, I'm just asking you to shut off the broadcast. That's it. That's all I was told to do. Yeah, why is it trying to take me to Fallbrook? Starcross Tree. Oh, right. Right. Search the outpost. That's what it was. That's not what I want, though. We want to go to Amber Heights. It was still on Yoka's quest. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm interested to see how this this goes, because at this point, I don't really know if Sam necessarily knows, like, who he's siding with at any given point. He just kind of goes with whatever sounds best at the time or is going to give him something shiny. And so he definitely wasn't trying to intimidate Hiram or the broker there. He was literally just trying to say, like, oh yeah, a couple people told me to come and talk to you about these completely separate things. Okay. Now, Graham was up here. That's who we talked to a long time ago. Oh, Zora. Hello there, Graham.
Nyoka, I can smell you're having fun.
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. Nobody is listening. I'm sure I sure as heck am not.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
I've been around the colony and I've never heard it.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Hold on, you're saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines?
Some of us actually read those periodicals, boss. Gotta be acquainted with the enemy's propaganda and what all.
Hey, you've got to stay well oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Dissident Hunter, of course. On the other hand, Agent Khan is a fine work of culture.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
All right. Sure, I guess that's fair. He needs to print stuff, and then we'll stop using the radio tower. Okay.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
Huxley!
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
I helped her get out of there.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
Yeah, we're buds.
That girl and her songs. So eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... tone-deaf.
So wait, MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Okay. Where is this at?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Okay. Easy.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is where we are going to end off for this episode. Next time we'll be making our way to that terrace in that building to go and make this exchange and see what we're going to do with the Iconoclast after that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave you there. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments section down below. But other than that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.